Welcome to the spring video. Today we're going to talk about Tucson Worship Conference, Tucson School of Worship, and what does a Worship Catalyst connector do when you can't meet people face to face? At the beginning of March, we had our 8th Tucson Worship Conference. We brought in John Cassetto from Saddleback Church in Lake Forest. He is their global worship pastor. It's the first time we've ever brought in an outside speaker, and he did a great job encouraging our worship leaders and teams here in Tucson. This year I didn't teach a breakout and had a table where I talked about Worship Catalyst and also the Tucson School of Worship, and we'll be talking about those in a little bit. It was great to be able to be there, to answer questions, to sign people up who might be interested. So it was a completely different experience not being a teacher as part of the event this year. Worship Catalyst continues to grow. This virus has kind of put a little bit of a limp in our stride, if you will, but we continue to press on, and we've got other opportunities. We recently did Worship Leader Essentials in San Diego and also in Dallas, and so I have some new mentors continuing my group in South Florida as well. So that's keeping me busy, and we had another Worship Leader Essentials 2-day coming up. I suspect that that's going to be postponed, but it'll come eventually, and that's for Toronto. And we're also talking about Los Angeles and Pittsburgh as well, and there are other cities on the docket, so we're excited about that. Right now, we are adapting, and across the country, churches have had to go away from their public meetings and go online. Well, small churches are not equipped to go online. They don't have the finances to buy the cameras and the switchers and the lights and all that kind of stuff that you need. So what we're doing is we are networking with larger churches who are already doing online services, and we are helping them to connect with new churches. And during the week, the new churches, the smaller churches, are videoing their services, and then the larger churches are doing it on the weekend live. So it's working out really well, building relationships with mega churches and new churches, so pastors are meeting each other that might not have met each other in the past. Great things are happening. We're seeing huge relationships being built all across the country. And we do have a couple of churches here in Tucson that have reached out as well to small churches and new churches to help them do their services. So we're excited about what's happening. We continue to press ahead. We are all about meeting the needs of the smaller church. I'm also taking time during this kind of lockdown in my house time. Since I can't meet people, go to pastors' lunches and things, I'm contacting small churches in Tucson, specifically Southern Baptist churches. I'm connected with them through relationships, so I'm contacting them, just trying to see if I can be encouragement, trying to find worship leaders where I can, and we do have a couple that are available right now, just trying to see if I can walk alongside in any way I can. I'm enjoying that. I love meeting people and building relationships, so that's right in my wheelhouse. So Worship Catalyst continues to press ahead in raising up worship leaders for small churches.